And welcome in, everybody! We are going to be doing DVD Wednesday, but a little different. If you haven't noticed, we are playing Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I've been wanting to do this for a while now, and why not do it on a Wednesday, you know? We haven't had the chance to do it. It's still Wednesday. We still gonna play normal DVD later, but let's get into it. I don't know if I don't need to use my controller for this. Interesting. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Well, I'm Scarlett. I will probably end up turning on this music if it keeps playing the same thing over and over again. Oh, thank God. Oh God, I have to actually cough. Alright. Cough, cough, cough. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? The narrator's talking to me. No! Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. What the heck? Is this the void speaking to me, guys? Is the void speaking to me? An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Scarlet. May I continue? What is this? Am I hearing voices in my head, guys? Have I just secretly become Deadpool? Please, go on. Okay then, as I was... Real life, guys, real life. Just Scarlet coughing everywhere. As I was saying... You look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh! Leon? A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Dig up that face. Close your eyes. Guys, I want the face. Give me that face. Give me that face. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh? There is no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Oh God, this game already. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Why is the ocean flirting with me? You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? What am I spending it on? No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. dropped it into a dead person's mouth? Could you just give it back? No. Shh. Be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there right next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. I can't. How am I supposed to voice all of these guys? No, I cannot. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a very good voice actor. Little help, please? You turn around and see what's waiting for you. Your jaw just about hits the ground. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Oh. Wraith, put away that. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Hey! Oh my god, look at the black oh! I'm sorry for looking, sir. What? You can't do me like this. Why is he like this? Why is he posed like this? Like, she makes sense. She also looks sense. Why do you look like you're trying to... Why? Guys, I promise. I like men. I do like men, but like, Mommy 1 and Mommy 2 are looking at me, guys. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. Ayo! Via your eyes. You had to add that. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed... Let's call them killers, I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? I need Zeno to voice this stuff, I swear. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous line of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks. Say nothing, do nothing. I'm gonna toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. She liked it! She liked it! Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a little bit more. There we go. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you step out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Scarlet. You were made for this. Oh, God. This music does not fit, like, what is happening right here. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. Yeah, Captain Obvious. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who also had. I can't speak today, guys. I cannot speak. Cannot speak. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was Wraith. That sign means he was done with the game, too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. That's a mood, Wraith. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Hey, no, don't kill me. Hey. Please don't. You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Scarlet, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Not at all! I never thought of myself as attractive. Whoa, watch it. That's bullshit. You're beautiful, you hear me? Guys, no, I'm really not. I'm really not. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Probably flight. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I could fly. Honestly, it's not all that cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What's your best subject in school? That would be history. Nice. It's important to know what came before so that we're not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyway, but still. What's your favorite animal? What the hell is it? What's a mustelid? I need to look this up, guys. What is a mustelid? Oh my god, it's so cute! It's a fucking, it's ferrets and shit. They're so cute! But you know what I gotta go for? Dog? Oh, she like that. You'd look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse. Blood red. Red. Some call it the color of love, but love is just another word for pain. What's your dream job? Nightclub promoter, Asher. What are these? Why are these my options? I don't want to work. Nope. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? Takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Trapper! Best flavor of ice cream? Horse flesh? Horse... What? Hello? Chocolate. My favorite flavor is pain. That's great, buddy. Same. Huntress, don't agree with him. Same here. Wraith? Wraith, what you thinking of, buddy? Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. What is this game? I love it already, but what is this game? I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday! We're doing DVD Hooked on You, and then we're going to be playing DVD, normal DVD, later tonight. I hope that you enjoy, whatever this is. Apparently they like the taste of pain. That's their favorite ice cream flavor. I'm a little concerned. Hold on a second, this reminds me. I'm right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Ocean, please! We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Now the ocean and the narrator are fighting again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Horse flesh and ocean! I'm allergic to mint chip! You want me to say the one I'm allergic to is the best? I'd rather eat the horse flesh. I'm choosing horse flesh, damn it! The best flavor is horse flesh. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint chip was where it's at. Thank you for the follow! Welcome in, welcome in. I hope that you love nuggies. That's all we got here. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control. So don't you forget it. If I say you like mint chip, you like mint chip. Now try it again. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Narrator? Narrator? Narrator. The best flavor is horse flesh. Who do you think you are? Let me tell you who. Not the one in control of if you live or die. Oh. Why are they agreeing now? Wait a second. You have to understand it feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. Okay. Okay, I will choose the poisonous food. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna keep skipping. We've already read this one. Hi, Nipple! Okay, please. I can't believe we're going all the way back to this. I'm not very attractive. I want flight. History. Dog. Blood red. Not working. Chocolate. Fine, fine. I will select mint chip. I wonder who you're going to pick. I wonder. Oh, my things don't work no more. Oh, wait. Yes, they do. I wonder. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. Ocean, please do not tell me I'm obedient. My little heart can't take this no more. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to get started getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Trapper, please. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Oh, say hello to Wraith. Say hello to Wraith. Wow. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Wraith, same. Guys, she just moaned in my ear. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient in those powers. It's better to choose to just not take part. Oh, the swimmer skin. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Oh. Oh, well, thanks for making me sad again. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Huntress, of course you want love, baby girl. Of course you want love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Hey, are you offering, buddy? Because I'm not sure I wanted that. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. Hello? They're flirting with each other? Hello? That's why she likes it. Huntress, don't do this to me. Thank you for doing your pizza party check-ins. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's go do something else. Wow, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless and desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What? What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Oh god, I have to pick which one? Where do you want to go? Oh, buddy. Buddy. I don't want to deal with the yacht. I mean, I didn't get to play ball. I want to play volleyball. I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish it. She looks so disgusted by this answer. Yay! I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. Are you secretly like a good puppy? Can I pat you? I also love to bring them home and play. Hey! I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously you are too. I like you already. I hate people who are serious. They ruin everything. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. She's flashing her ass at me, guys. I don't know if you could see it, but it's right there. It's right there. Claudette? Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on this island. Oh. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Okay. None of the others survived. Ahem, survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. Ha, get it? These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway. I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. He looks so sweet and tired. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. I would really want to know who behaviors office decided on this rather than fix the game. You had to give the people what they wanted. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. Most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight? Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Yes, too. Claudette and Dwight. Did they just did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that. Yes, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple of miles south from here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Yes, luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though, trust me. You wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter, mostly. When I agree with them. Not like that other island. I really want this game to update with Skull Merchant. She's probably on the high deluxe luxury island right now. So what'll it be? The volleyball still. Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness he didn't shoot the yacht. What kind of a person would be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game's starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff? Of course, anytime! The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Claudette? Bouncing buns? Heyo. Claudette hands you your lemonade. Oh, so fresh. So tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? Hey. You're nervous. You don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. And in these guys' shorts. Sheesh. Okay, I think, duh. Huntress? Ah, shoot. Huntress overheard you. Aw, you got your eye on me? I'm flattered you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie. Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows this is everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule, brutally tearing survivors to shred. Hey, is Claudette crying? Are you okay, Claudette? Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. It's nothing. I'm totally fine. Whatever you say, boss. Oh, look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Trapper, what? You're what? Wraith is standing on the beach, desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you expectantly. You should really make a move. Life is short. You can get snuffed out at any time of day. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Carpe now. Go ahead. Chat one of them up. So which killer has caught your eye? Guys, we're still aiming for Buddy Mommy. We're still aiming for her. You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing. Oh. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past those some bloodstains. A lot of men have run from their presence, or from their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human's body is capable of in those types of scenarios. Which guy is running away from a thick woman like this? She could crush me with them thighs, and I would probably let it happen. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I never thought of fitness that way. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you, through the brush, as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand? You're going to need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Is stupidity an option? Damn, it's not. I guess imagination, where I could pretend I'm smart. When I lack in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination. I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. Oh, Huntress. I bet. Oh shit, it skipped. History? Is there a history? There's not a history. Fuck. I'm with you. Our hands gripping the sheer face of our cliff's rock wall as we climb. Not exactly where I was going. What? Up to a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in moonlight. I'm back with you. A pack of wolves awaits us there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes and back at the wolves, and together we all howl. Hoo! Huntress, this makes it worse that I'm a wolf. Huntress! Huntress! It sure sounds exciting. My blood is pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. Okay, we might be back on something. We might. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. Oh, no. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, Scarlet. Shit, she noticed? I promise I wasn't staring too hard. I promise. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you. She's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigame consists of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Oh man, it's almost like skill checks, guys. Oh man, whatever will I do? Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the space bar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Ready. Away we go. Lock in. I'm gonna fail miserably just so Huntress can teach me how to do it. Show him what you got. Oh, that was it? Perfect. Oh, fuck. You missed completely. Perfect. What the fuck? You missed completely. Whoa! I'm not used to doing this on not a butt. It's weird because I have to like click twice. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am, and you got 4 points. Yay! Guys, it's a little hard because you have to like click the button right here and then click the spacebar. And that speed is fast. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit up close and personal. Oh, okay. Please don't, no. Somewhere a loud horn blows, and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Oh. Why did you look at me so sad? Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, it seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trevor. You know what, fair. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Trickster? Where? Hey! What? Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Why do you look anemic? You're looking good, Scarlet. Real good. And we can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite you. Hunters and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Rafe, why are you, like, such an anti-killer? It's so interesting. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough of yapping, let's eat. Hey, Scarlet, you think what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? The lore is luring right now. I know it is. I know. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from different, completely different historical eras. Huh, I wonder. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two are in your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is. Or I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eyes. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to second death. Hey, Scarlet, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. Felix? Felix? You killed Felix? Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. It doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining their tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Felix, no. Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Oh, Felix. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh, I have to do the game again. Okay, we already know how to do this. Oh. Ah, well. Ah, fuck. Oh, fuck, I missed. Why not Jonah? He deserved it. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. I just realized I can hit the... I can click the space bar for everything. I can just literally tuck that away. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Dinner is finally served for real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them, are nasty. Why not Jonah? He deserved it. Because it's not as painful when we slice up Felix. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obvious hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Scarlet. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. She's not wrong. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Oh. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. I don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? This is gross. I'm sorry. Look at that seagull! You ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Scarlet. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did, poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the Steagle... Uh-oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Guys, I'm just playing me in real life, guys. I'm starting to pass out. That's beautiful. What am I seeing actually? There's something like written. Maybe you need to eat here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No way, you haven't eaten so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again! Your friend, mentor, guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. This is insane. I have a narrator for my narrator. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you are, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? And, oh, God, it skipped a lot. Vague, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality Earth games. Early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm done. This game's too meta, I don't like it. It's the fact I still hear the fire crackling in the background. I'd rather hear the ocean right now. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I like, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. What? I need to pass out more often. Hey! You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Huntress. Huntress, you can't look at me like this. Oh good, you're alive. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. You say I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before you really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask. It's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes. But she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. I'll accept it. I have to eat eventually, I guess. I'm going to starve to death at this point if I don't. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. You can chow down on jerky, essentially, right? I'd love some. No, Felix. I don't know if that's Felix. It might be someone else. It might be Jonah we're eating. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, why did it specifically say thigh meat as I'm staring at her thigh? You decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there. You do not play around, Scarlet. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Scarlet. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively at a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? Huntress, you can't make goo-goo eyes at the deer. You hear the faintest giggle bubble out from Huntress's mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not dead at all. My theory is that the other employee was Elodie, just on the basis that Felix is mentioned, and that Felix was an employee as well. Maybe. But they say that it's the 4-4, so I'm assuming it has to be, like, the 4 main people, and that Felix was just somebody who washed up and got eaten later. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some knowledge of advanced humaning? I want to see her hair up. Let's show her a thing or two. You silly goose, you chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the bread off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flipports are not a part of this event's activities. Okay, fair enough, but how did the killer pass on Felix? I don't know. Felix isn't a girl. I'm a girl. That's strictly slotted in for after Campfire Story. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick after Campfire Story? Okay. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes from... Or for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Oh my god. What? Once everybody is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How do we decide who? Oh, great. We have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Oh, they're gonna kill me. Voice is trembling. You realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on a newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. Oh, so he might still murder me. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so, it changed his name to nobody. Guys, it changed his name to nobody. Scarlet, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Game. What were they on when they made this game? Also, don't mind the dog. Oh, you guys actually have ads starting in 50 seconds. I will be pausing the game right as soon as the ads start, and then it'll be 3 minutes of ads, and we'll come back to the game, okay? But allow me to do a stretch break. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. If I choose Huntress, Trapper might kill me. If I choose Huntress, Trapper might kill me. And I'm a little scared. But on the other hand, the bunny mommy is staring at me. This is very hard, guys. This is very hard. Do it. I choose you, Huntress. Go! Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the calf traces, will you? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep and enormous... This game is killing me with Pokemon. I know! There is a village outside the deep and ominous red wood. No child dares step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that safety that separated safely from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sound that echoed out into the village were something unhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from the curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. Since you guys aren't in ads yet, so... Oh, never mind. You guys are in ads. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes, okay? Hi, welcome back, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed the ads. Maybe you got some weird ones, I'm not sure. Oop, well, there goes a drink. Well, off to the game we go. Alright, we already read this. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting and beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and not precocious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her says she wears a mask of hair, stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The trial run, the Steam thing pops up. You're really getting the hang of it now. That's what I get as a Steam announcement. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. It said they suffered an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their neck and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. She's crying over this. The huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. These toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress has never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creeping down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you ever heard fills the air. Oh, I wish it actually gave us the singing. I can't sing for shit. Ah, man. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. I don't know the lyrics of the song, so why am I singing? Why would I clap? And why would I make a joke? None of these are good answers, but all of these are dumbass answers. That would be me. Clap? You stand up and clap once, then after a beat, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Wraith stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping, it lacks energy. You must be tired. Oh, well, okay, hi, Stella. That's the squeaking of the dog. Huntress isn't interested in whatever it is you're trying to do and walks off bored. On that note, everyone decides to take a break and split up for a little so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds before Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Ah. Trickster, why are you here? Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster enough sushi and enough sardines. Buddy, you're not supposed to be in this game. No one can give you what I can. Which is what? You are so skinny in your face, man. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. I don't want to find you. Who is finding him? Who is telling him to come find me? Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Why? Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, huntress. I mean, you're not wrong. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Mmm. Dipping in hot tubs with the huntress, you've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Guys, I'm getting in with the hot tub. I mean, with the huntress in the hot tub. Killing it. So smooth. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. Yeah. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that. Figured it out pretty quickly, actually. Oh, she's sad about that. Oh, I just wanted you to know in case you thought. You see, I was doing a thing where I tell a story in third person, but turns out the story is me. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Oh. Chuckle awkwardly? You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress' statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. That is me to a T. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? Put me to bed, eh? Put me to bed, eh? How am I smoother in the game than I am in real life? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Scarlet? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Huntress, you can't be doing this to me. You can't be doing. I'm fanning myself here. Good night, my little snack. Guys, I think I died. I think she killed me. I can't look at Huntress the same way. I can't look at her the same way after playing this game. I can't. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. Oh. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress' story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. Oh. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type that you want to rob of their beauty sleep. Aw, man, it's another minigame. Okay, well, this here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, technically, whenever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Sure. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. See what's on this station. Is there even music? I had it turned sound so low for once. I need to, like, turn up the... What are all my options here, guys? Oh! We got the good jams on it. Okay. There's nothing on that one. Ah, shit, it's the actual game song. No! Taking me back! Okay. Yep. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. Legion lobby music, yeah. Don't tell me it's Legion. Wait, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. We don't like Legions here. I just wanted something that wasn't, you know, this. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? We gotta summon her. I mean, like, this is perfect. I hate them, but their music is so good. I know. They did us dirty in life with that. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I can get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Hey, she brought me... What's in that tea? Oh, it's a mushroom. Okay, thank God. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleeping feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It should still be as spooky, but by now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Yeah, I really did just take the special mushroom. Really working up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know? You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Hello? Sleep paralysis demon much? Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. You know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. Okay. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my, actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Are you drawing me? Yeah, that's how I answer. You're telling me you might murder me because I don't like you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're just not my type. Trapper doesn't answer. You're not drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Okay, obsessed yeah, seriously. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That'll make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you... Oh! Oh god, he's gonna murder me. What if I hide behind Huntress? Remember what I said earlier, it might be the last thing you ever forgot. But hey, you look tired, get some rest, sleep. Even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the, about 15 feet to your left. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die. Oh, finally alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I should save. Let me save. Kinda. Just in case. Wait a second, where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I love this game so much. I love this game so much. Why can't this be a map in the game? I think today really went well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parrot that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win, no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say, oh, I do. Okay, Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Seraphim. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trapper, oof, where do I begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. I'm not gonna lie, this would be funny if the entity is just screening this as the survivors and kill us all for a match. Please, please let that be canon behavior. Oh god, will have the survivors all sit in the campfire and they're watching the killers do this romantic, like, confessional, and they think it's so great and sweet until they get tossed into the match and they just hear bloody screams. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. Oh! This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. I have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. I'm not really sure how to feel about Scarlet. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Scarlet if they can keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work for my plan, or for me. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. Okay, well, Spirit hates me. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky. What is all this, then? And you feel great, totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make us for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Why? Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Oh, it's going to kill me. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. He's in this. Yeah, he's in this. Yeah, he's been flirting with me this whole time. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. Oh. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other end now, is the... Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought me a cup of... Oh, no, hey, don't drink that. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. What the hell was that? I don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. I mean, you did say they didn't let me drink the coffee. Narrator told me no. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Wait a second, narrator's right. The narrator's right. Wait a second, how did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition. For I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. What is happening? Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love, and or that's the type of thing you're into. He's not wrong. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate vacations is not easy to do. Sometimes there are small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mystery. Guys, they're talking about their own freaking game! Why are they making the running joke about their own game being buggy? Behavior! What is up with that? We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Behavior. Just say you have a big ego. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Scarlet. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm not suspicious. There's no option. What an encouraging response. Oh, man. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette, maybe Scarlet isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. 0 chance. They're still clicking, even right now, to see how you'll respond. Hey, look at that. Yeah, they don't know anything. Doesn't matter, though, Scarlet. We're so happy to hear you're having fun. Can you stop meta me? This is not Deadpool. You are not Deadpool. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Scarlet. Did you hear us? We're all having fun. God damn it. They're yelling at me. Mom and Dad are fighting again. We do need to ask one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Scarlet, agree with the terms of the verbal contract. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes! Guys, I selected no. I selected no. Hey, Scarlet, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. This place is to leave that... The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games or resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudia have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can mean only one thing. Breakfast. Oh, God. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday in the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except in all one day on a beautiful, mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, mine wasn't. Can't imagine you can make me any angrier today than you did yesterday, but I really hope you do. I really hope you do. Unrelated. Anyone see where I left my cleaver? Haha, just kidding. I always know where my cleaver is. Oh, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Oh, nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill. But softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love. Or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Oh, well, surely that must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast, too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. Because you really all left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm willing to go back to finally resenting being trapped here with all of you, while looking cute doing so. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of group. Ah, perfect. Here he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Scarlet to our inner island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion, suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question, too. It's when will Wraith show up? Oh, God. Oh, dear God. Feelings? Me? Feelings? Ah. Now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep on wanting more. You're getting good at this game, or sexy true-to-life experience. Yeah. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. Oh, I'm gonna pass out again. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing, me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these others four fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. Oh, man. Stanley Parable all over again. We're flirting with the narrator, guys. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing as I'm not real and all. Oh, yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. I don't know, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh, yeah, that's it, yes. Claudette, why are you fucking in the closet? How does that feel? Intense. Nice. I don't know, but Claudette, Mommy and Daddy are wrestling in the closet, guys. Yeah, that feels alright. This is uncomfortable. I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. Oh. Okay. I swear I had no idea that these two even do, whatever it is that you're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Claudia, God. Oh, wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. That makes it not much better. Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, that I could hear you. Well, you know. Oh, what? What do you think we were doing? You know, we're doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that finding the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from. And I believe that place is our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. They get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Man, Claudette really rejected his ass. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all of our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Scarlet. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this place, please make sure your ghosts tell us how. I still believe Mommy and Daddy were having a fun time in that closet. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. A cragmedy. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You head into the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who'd make the first move? Can the ocean, like, try to stay out of my pants for 5 minutes? Please? Pretty please? And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky-tipped, like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's... I thought you said you were busy for the day. Hey babe, breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kind of lazy. Whatever, though. Breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. I mean, that is how famous people think. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Have you seen my abs, by the way? It explains why you look anorexic. Maybe you could see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. Play your cards right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, yeah? Give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking, it's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that the guy is gone and we've gotten some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see what it is this time. Ah, yes, Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decided to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point. You should be prepared. But of course you washed up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you got nothing to gather. Are you really rather ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence, when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper injects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you have ever wanted? Why does he look so, like, dark all of a sudden? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong things. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poison all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Oh, fuck me. Well, am I gonna... Guys, it won't let me save. Guys. Guys, did you see the little clicking right here? Right here? It won't let me save. It will actually not let me save. Just like Dead by Daylight. I can't save. I can't save. Huntress, you'll keep me safe from the angry man, right? I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! I'm not gonna die, am I? Forest friend, is that blood on your mask, or are you just happy to see me? Is what my achievement just popped up. Okay, I'm not dead at least. You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves or excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silent, leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. Cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. This cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Huntress is into vampires? Ah, this is meant to be. This is meant to be, guys. I got sharp fangs. It's okay. Me and you could be just fine together, Huntress. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the fang, but hey, I don't judge. Come in, let's explore. I'm learning new things about Huntress every day. You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code, but it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling. Oh my god! What the fuck? What was that? I wasn't in the game timer! What the hell? It's a romance game trying to get it on with the Huntress. Fuck! You can get me. God damn it. Thank you, Di. I appreciate it. Oh, now I know how you feel in life. Oh my god! You did not have to do 200 biddies. Thank you! Oh, my little thing froze. Thank you for the 200 biddies, Di. I appreciate it. He wasn't said his oh man. I'm going to end up choking. Di, you came on like the worst stream because I am absolutely drooling over this. Yeah, this is the DVD dating sim. I have been currently drooling over Huntress for like almost 2 hours now. I can't even say anything. She's hot. Like, the entire time, she's in this pose, and I'm just staring at her thighs. She's my favorite killer to watch, honestly. She's so cute, too. She brought me here. She's so cute. She blushes, indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets line the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be Huntress's next victim? Yes, please. The thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? Don't look at me with the eyes. I could learn to like this. I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place is quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. You have the eye of someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I love how she just admits it's stolen. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on this island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on this island? Trickster is pretty out there. But everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, Scarlet? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why, are you jealous? What? I feel like I missed something. Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it, but before you have time to enjoy taking the moment in... What the... Is this another minigame? Oh no, it's an attack. A horde of killer crabs invades through the crevices of this poorly constructed cabin. They race at you in Huntress and swarms, clicking their razor sharp. Why are the crabs trying to kill me? You must act quickly. What will you do? My options are run like a little bitch, shield Huntress, which, let's be honest, my little twiggy body is not covering that hulking woman, or grab a Shashka. I mean, I guess my only option is to grab the weapon. You quickly reach out and grab a Shashka off the wall. Being the highly educated person that you definitely are, you know that a Shashka is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a can of cola or something else like that. I would really hope it's a weapon. Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The ones you miss go scurrying away, back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze that's full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off of her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. It's like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has that ponderous look on her face again. Join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really got me thinking about what I want in life. Okay. Okay. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Huntress, are we moving quickly on this couch? Viewers, cover your eyes! Maybe one day with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering about the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories, and we'd drink a tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Someone like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like, thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quickly, validate her theory or try to push it off. And the ocean does try to get in my pants, like, once every hour. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for yes. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? Having these dreams, seeing things, I think we're all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Map? Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. Wait, why does their dress change colors every new sprite? It's weirdly distracting. And they probably forgot, like, what the actual images of each sprite were. Or that they had just changed it so it looks like she's moving the colors as she's drifting around, add more animation flow. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement. Why? Can you stop blocking me? There is a hot woman here. There is a hot woman. And you're blocking me from this goal. She's already said she wants children. And we're on a couch. What are you doing? But it needs to happen back at the beach. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here, the good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice that we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Why? Why do you keep flirting with me? I don't want you. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manly manliness brought to life. Guys, I'm not into big hulking men. I know you guys have seen Xeno at this point. Hey, he does not look like this. He does not look like this. Oh, God. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. Heard you spent the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Think of how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of these pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Trapper, this does not make me love you. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I mean really, and by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Please don't murder me, Mr. Trapper, sir. Ugh, as if... My life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed you could speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn-off of the Surgery Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, he tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if he was brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Ah, fuck. He's gonna murder me. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their total honest opinion. Even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. Protect me. Protect me with the massive tits. And the butt-wiping comment, that's not what I meant by cleaning up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. I'm so sorry for whoever gets hired to wipe his ass. Trapper leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back to the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna stay in there all night? Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy, classic Trapper, pulling a move like that? I'm so glad you chose me, though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the woods with you, piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where he calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Ah, guys, this is meant to be. I feel like This woman is just like what I get in my life and what I need in my life. I need goofy. I need silly. Zeno is very silly and goofy. He is very hands-on. This is just perfect. Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances around like a deer in a meadow. I like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. Thank God I'm not a fox. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes, great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. Oh god, this is a word I cannot pronounce. Guys, I can't pronounce this shit. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrup upon me. Come find me. Oh no, I guess I need to... Ready. Shit. Not bad. Not bad. It's so fast, guys! Fuck! No! You missed completely. Tag! You bob Huntress on the shoulder where you find her. She high-fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. What? Guys! Do you hear the internal struggle I'm having? Alright, Claudette. Alright, Dwight. I'm ready for this one. I'm ready for you to come out from the woods and drag me off again. I'm ready. I'm ready. What about if we let our pants down? No, Jenny! Come on, I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you? Sorry? Sorry, it was the adrenaline from the game. Got me in a mood. Read the room wrong. Ah. Okay, well, she wanted to murder me. Do not get into a mood with Huntress. She does not understand it. We just gonna have to let the bunny mommy lead and hope to God we get something in life. Oh, look. Claudette and Dwight are back, of course. Okay, we swear we are here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining ages sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you really are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. My dirty little secrets? My what? But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. No. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do a gag where we all cram them all on the screen at the same time again. So just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Martyr Island. But hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that matters. I'm not really hungry anyway. So I say we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo's gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. My iceberg, though, it has no nutritional value. When the ad starts, guys, I will be putting the BRB back on. There'll be 3 minutes of ads. That way, nobody's missing anything, okay? Okay. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing's not an option. Tell them your brush with Joe. Their joke about having... They're murderers, so I'm just gonna tell them about me murdering crabs. Today was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true. I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunchy crustaceans. That would never have happened on my yacht. I grind them up much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kind of crabs, I have a little comb for the other kind. Well, there's the ads, guys. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Welcome back, y'all. I hope the ads were fun. Let's get into another hour of playing Hooked on You. I'm not sure how much longer this game's going to be. Probably might do a break, at least for a little bit, and stream and then come back at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, depending on how long this game is, if we don't finish up Huntress's love story before the end of this. But let's see. I grind them up, much more satisfying way to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. What? Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Boni appetit. Don't you mean bon? No, almost everything we serve has lots of bones in it, even the vegetables. Possible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Why do the vegetables have bones in it? Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? You thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. In fact, here. For us? Just for doing our jobs? Thank you kindly. Did I give him the coin? Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire eliminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of the childhood trauma involving fire. Oh, Wraith. Finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Damn. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their place, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story, I bet? I bet they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool, and now everyone is looking at you. Do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story, or we could play charades? Boggle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what the thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Scarlet was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story do you want to tell? I have my option choices. Oh. Well, as we know, as some of us know, Scarlet likes one type of thing in life. Romance. I'll tell a romantic story about two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth. Or about two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily wolverine. Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college. He was hosting and she'd been dragged there by some friends. Oh, wait. But we didn't know anything about her name before. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married within 2 months. It's soon to know if you can trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. At least Wraith liked it. Exactly, I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. That is true. I mean, me and Zeno got married really, really quickly compared to most people. Love could spark from a mere look across the campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye from across the fire pit. Except for Trickster, who has wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So who else would like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. You know what? We're gonna do Wraith. I know I love my girlies. I love my girlies a lot. But he's kind of warming up to me. Well, I guess if you want, let's see, what story could I tell? I could tell you one about Mami Wada, a beautiful African sea goddess who could lure men in sex, and then reveal her true form as half woman, half fish, making him swear to be true to her and no one else. Dang. Long story short, it usually ended up badly for the men, which is the end of the story, I guess. My bad. Let's see. There's this one about the mysterious cult that would demand a human sacrifice to, no, that's not good. You don't want to hear that one. There's this living tree. Its branches were more like tentacles, and it oozed a strange liquid from its bark. One time a girl I knew drank the liquid. She disappeared that night. But a week later, a new tree appeared. It had a very familiar-looking face etched into the bark. No, that's a bad story. That could never happen. What about something truly horrifying? Buddy, we both can't tell stories. It's okay. One time I was doing my maths, and I mixed up the quadratic equation and Pythagorean theorem. Oh, that is a horrible nightmare. Just for a second in my mind. I guess I was tired, but wow. That was really scary. I want to hear more about the fish lady. Particularly the fish bar. It's not just you, Scarlet. Half the time I have no idea what the hell Chopper's talking about either. When you're hot and rich and extremely scary, you start to think people will just accept whatever you say. Now it's story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel's almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's serious takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Scarlet, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the night. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly, right? Wraith understood. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Alright, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun today. Try not to wink wink end up dead. Why do you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting up to with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And do you know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Fill me in. What do we say we take this to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns. Things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Let's say it'd be surrounded by figurative flames as well. What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs, you probably tired before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Scarlet is after, they should join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that the corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'm sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe so we can all get a move on with our lives. Or, you know, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murder Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Okay, so it sounds like we're coming to the end, so we're just gonna finish out Huntress's... Huntress? You know, I had the feeling you picked me. You got good taste, and I don't say that because I'm considering eating it. What? She's eating me? In what way? This could be taken in two ways, Huntress. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you into something special. Make me into something special? You and Huntress whisk yourself away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and crafts supplies. And are those taxidermy cools? Cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always afraid she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Are you gonna do another playthrough with Wraith? I might want to do a playthrough with, like, all of them at some point, but I think we're just gonna do Huntress's just for today. Drink this. Oh, it's pretty! Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, those flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is, bombs away! You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making a present, a mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like them. There was an ex, and they were really into Dobermans, like, too into them. It's a long story. I thought you said you never dated. An anglerfish? Can we match? I want to match. A rabbit mask. One just like yours, please. Well, that's not very creative, is it? Huntress is annoyed, but then her face lights up. Or wait, is this brilliant? We can use this as a tactical advantage. Like, there's two of us. We can attack from both sides. Yes, Huntress, you got it! Totally! Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight, all alone, in my skimpy pajamas. Huntress, can I come with? Can I see them skimpy pajamas? Huntress winks at you. Should we just, like, get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty slimpy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe we'll go get directly into your bed? Yes! Aw, fuck. I got cock-blocked again. No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. Haha, you kids. Soon. Aw, man. Why does the ocean and everything want to just tell me I'm not allowed to sleep with the bunny mommy? Huntress, you've got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe. Just a thought. I mean, don't get too excited. They're probably gonna animate this, right? That's okay. At least somewhere in the universe, in an alternate reality, there is a version of me that has slept with the Huntress now. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? Oh, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on for a murderer's island. Dwight, I need your help. Doing something in a different place entirely? You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms? I've picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point at the one that's safe to eat. Okay, sounds easy enough. Interesting. I think it's that one, honestly. Correct. It's called a black trumpet, and boo-boo-doo, it's delish. Did I impress her with knowing that one? Next up, this one is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at one that won't result in almost instant death if you eat it. This one, I think. Rutro, you would have eaten a deadly dapperling, which has a name that is both adorable and, well, deadly. Adorable and deadly. You know anyone like that? Final question. Which will make you jump for joy and which will make you vomit until you die? It was not the black one. The black one was the deadly one. I don't really know that much about mushrooms, I'll be honest, guys. I'm not really into mycology. But it is really interesting if you do study into it. I have a coworker that really loves mycology and could tell you all about different mushrooms. I think it's that one? Oh, jeez, I'm sorry, hon. That's a destroying angel. It is very deadly. Not to be confused with wish-granting angel, which is what you might imagine you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on one of these. Cool. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see. Tabulating your answers, and not great. Not all wrong, but it only takes 1 poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess I just need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. You were right. You were right. Huntress claps her hands giddily, but I think I'm the real winner because she thinks that she has to protect me now. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you'd spend time with the forest bumpkin such as myself. They are hot, aren't they? I mean, I was sort of forced to. You're not a bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps on you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to! Oh. She's angry, but also turned on? This is pretty hot. Guys, I think it's finally happening. It's finally happening! We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, that you're the only one who can hear me. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday we were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was? Oi. Feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the Mongol, the basket cute case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pick your dream date and see who Scarlet chooses. Who's ready for a round, Robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow, in no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? You think you deserve it, even if this case is a subtle dig. Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Oh, Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Scarlet, you thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. And time's up. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh, gosh, how could we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our 4 contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this whole time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were here, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island! It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oh, I'm getting murdered? Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean, that's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it'll hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Her track. If you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss, so which sociopath are you eliminating? Trapper. You said the Trapper packing, sleep with both eyes open is just what my thing popped up. This was simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You're eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck. But not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow the first chance I got. So this is both a win-win for both of us. He just admitted he was going to murder me. Still might kill you, though, out of the principle of not eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. Am I going to be able to? Don't you worry too much about the broken heart you left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Scarlet when this is all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our limited player home with, oh dear God, that's even worse. Their own, mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely will try and stab you. And how do we know that? Because I've tried. That's right, it's Dwight-twisted. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Scarlet. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? Not because, no. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in the newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or for vengeance for a change. I don't really know what's happening here. I honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Scarlet? Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things, more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. Ha! I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little bit. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deep yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm in my own machine. The whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charming, low-budget, old-school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show, dating-style competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the new sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT, crypto app, and doing this private gigs over on IP Island. Like, dude, you gotta check it out. IP Island is dope. It's where the real killers hang out. Fully licensed, no legal drama, lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking about your favorite established characters from all over culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you can't even mention them like Ghostfit. Don't you say it! Look, we get it, you're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to and I don't want to get sued. Ah, that's where Azzy's favorite is. Ghostface. Come on. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Scarlet. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yeah, seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's down the hall to your left. It's okay, never mind. Never mind, what does that mean? No, not you two. This was meant to be a confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess everything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How is that possible? You know what, I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral case of pain that in my life that I've ever felt a modicum of joy. Every minute that I am alive is a nightmare. This place, this swim, this sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Please, please, get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes, huh? That was a weird way to end. Oh well, what are you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyway, it seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approaching. Is that look on their faces excitement, terror? You notice your stomach flourish with some butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach, where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is very clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-ass cameo in this show. I'm going to chew his agent out. But before they walk you over for your big moment, don't you think we have noticed how kind you've been to us, Scarlet? It can't be easy being thrown onto a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your primal impulses, murder and making out. And you've kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we told you this, but Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hit going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't see any more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look conspiratorially again. Well, I've seen the sparks flying between you and Huntress. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone was asleep. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad, we're on a schedule. Okay, good, so she's into me. You make your way over to the rows of hotties. Claudette and Dwight stand off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite 24 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air. And I'm not talking about this rusted chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for a newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Scarlett, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love. Is Dwight and Claudette still doing stuff in the shed they shouldn't be? Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Oh, they're pretty! Beautiful. You're done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saves some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You got other things to worry about now. Scarlett, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend your day with you two today? Huntress. You turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her caftan dress ruffles behind her in the light morning breeze. A seagull lands on her back like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs him somewhere under her flowy dress. Probably to save for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first, you think she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock the life out of you. Instead, she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just stuck her tongue out at the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. It's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too, while you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudette and I hanging out. No one competing for our love. Wondering what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. Does Dwight want to, hook up with Trapper? Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht to begin your romantic day together. We're on the yacht? You have to admit, warm, salty air on your skin, the sound of crashing waves. This is a pretty perfect morning. Just you and Huntress. Hey, cuties. Ocean's here, too. Did you know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky ocean, always killing the vibe. He turned to Huntress. Sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like to be out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at a beautifully set table on the deck on the boat. A wide spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies are arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? You look a little green. I get extremely seasick. The trickster replaced all the island's trauma meat with party drugs, so... Wait, how did they get here? Weren't they just on the beach consoling their addicted killers? Are there more than two of them? Motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver, hold the orange juice. Of course. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood? He handed Dwight a piece of paper with the song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon the haunting melody of Huntress's mother's lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. The boat rocks as though to rhythm of the song. The eerie melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a yowled bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper. He's screaming at us from the beach. Look at how tiny he looks from all the way out here. Huntress squishes his head between his fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both, you're sitting on chair Damn you both, the chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives. Get back here. Hey, he's not wrong. Hey, Claudette, take us out further. Aye, Captain. Can she drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again, nothing but the call of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package wrapped in a bloody apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made that mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Here you go. Oh, it's cute. It's got brown on it. It's perfect. You put it on. It fits your face like a face glove. He gazes at Huntress through the eyes of the mask. A soul of emotion surged through you. One has become two. Rabbits be multiplying, even in masked form. Let's go back to my place. She downs a screwdriver. Oh, this is how we... Okay. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You can cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of killer jokes. A narrator only has so much mojo. Hunter sits you down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wood planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean. Stop backseat omniscient narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle or I'll heal it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. Alone in the cabin. What to do? She told me not to move, and neither of these are that option. Freak out? I'm freaking out. Tell someone who cares. Hey, you called my bluff. I literally have to listen to you and your problems, or else the damned ocean will have a conniption. So what's the deal? Am I ready for this? Is it smart to get intimate with a known cannibal? She kills on command. Doesn't even clean the blood off of her aprons. You mean her saffron? Shh, come back. Wow, rude. What's that in your strong yet delicate hand? You reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. Thought we can get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. Remember when we talked about how there's more going on here? You nod like a little idiot. Well, I now know there's something up. The other night while you were sleeping like a cute little baby, I snuck into each of the other killers' lair and saw them with shiny objects they've been stealing from me. I think they're connected somehow. Maybe it has to do with the symbol. I tried to go back last night, but something popped me up from picking any of my objects. Something knows I'm onto them. I think if you try, it might work. What do you say? Will you help? Hell yes! Let's die! Hell yes, I will. A globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of a Nicolas Cage masterpiece? You can definitely count me in. Let's go. I'll be your guardian angels. Isn't this so cute? Let's go. I'll be your guardian angel. You never know when those other killers might pop up. You grab Huntress by the hand and practically trip over your own feet on your way out the door. Feels good to have a quest. Thrilling, but part of you is just wondering how quickly you can get through this and impress Huntress. Soon, she'll take you in her yoked arms and you'll swoon. Your childhood crush on Popeye is making more and more sense. Where do you want to start? There are 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not going to let them get away with it. Which one will you investigate? Let's go to Wraith first. The Cosmic Dump. When you arrive at Wraith's oddball hangout zone, you immediately understand why they call it the Cosmic Dump. They being me, obviously. It's as if there are items and elements from all over the universe in this place. Also, it's a damn mess. But it's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel you're part of something much, much longer. I'm gonna go hunt some lunch while you find the object. You'll know when you see it because it's extremely shiny. How long have you been standing here? Are we really ever there? Not time for your existential crisis today. Wraith, Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon, I hope. Look, I need to find a shiny, special object you've hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing out too? Huh? Come check this out. A bit of a subject change, but sure, it's Wraith we're dealing with after all. Wraith leads you to a telescope. Through it you can see a far-off island in the distance. Holy smokes, is that... Sorry, I actually have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island, where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties that were legally obligated not to mention by name hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and Silicon Valley moguls. They're not even there. That's not even all. Zoom in over there. What the... Is that Ghostface? I said not to name them, aw jeez. Now I'm gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charged by the hour. Sorry, it kind of just popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. Have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for I can't actually find, so good luck, I guess? Oh good, a minigame. Haven't seen one of these before in the past 10 seconds. Alright, I'm ready. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, not bad. Not bad. Aw, missed. You see an old pair of glasses on the ground and quickly grab them. You found it! So shiny! Glasses? I know I can count on you, Scarlet, and that's saying something because I literally never learned to count via any traditional system of numbers. Let's get out of here. Glasses. It's hard to believe that these old glasses really mean anything special, but a lady like Huntress deserves what she wants. We spent a moment imagining Huntress with glasses. Would she wear them over her mask or under? Hey, that's not some junk. Those are my reading glasses. I just subscribed to highlights. We're back to their 4 killers. As for race hangout, that's already covered. Which one will we investigate? Trickster stage. You arrive at Trickster stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerie than an empty concert venue. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. The beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits, tall guys standing in front of you for the entire show, lifelong friendships that actually only lasted one good summer. Good times. My concerts are always an experience. You should really come to one of my after parties sometimes. They're a real scream. I'll put you on the VIP list. I prefer acoustic Palakia music. Trickster, I've never listened to your music, and I think sampling the sounds of people's screams has very been there, done that. Hey, no one talks to tricksters like that. And how do you know about my samples? Somebody's obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress's shiny a mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with a chloroform-drenched rag. Way too harsh, my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it because of my commentary on a shallow society, and I make it look sexy as hell. I think we're actually becoming one of the killers. Your thingamajig is that away. Trickster backs away from me and resumes practicing an intricate dance routine. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy just now was, wow. If I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd swoon. But it just wouldn't be unbelievable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. You did it! Your ability to find the unfindable is quite canny. A natural hunter, I must say. Do you think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and reduce all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them, so their meat doesn't spoil. Okay. It's a coin. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. Cool. You can avoid going to Trickster stage a second time, which is good because the whole mood there is just off. Spirits. I'm trying to avoid Trapper last. This place is spooky as heck. Wasn't the beach sunny and beautiful just a moment ago? So you're telling me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these quads. You don't get legs like these from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing. Get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and it runs down out your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious to everyone. Just own it. Aw, man. I'm getting called out. So, shall we? Inside the lighthouse is so dark they can barely see the step in front of you, but that's okay because you've got about 100 stairs to practice getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feeling your mood going down, down as you climb up, higher into the lighthouse before you finally arrive at the top. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of this whole being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you got to the top of the tower? That was me, baby. I've got to share the wealth, and by wealth I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your precious shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here waiting if you need me. Let's find this shiny thing. Anything to brighten the mood in here. Don't miss the treasure. This is a treasure hunt, not a treasure miss. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yes! You're really going a long way to prove your dedication to me. You know I noticed, right? I could see a raccoon licking itself from 200 yards away in the pitch darkness. I could definitely see you working that little butt off for me. It's a shark keychain. It's cute. Shiny thing get. You found a bottle opener? Really? This is the fancy item? Whatever. You're a real team player. Hey, no. Stop. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine if you just peace out. You can check off the Black Lighthouse because you've searched it already. Alright, Trapper's Cave. Last one. There are 2 ways to get to Trapper's Cave due to, you know, trap-based character theme he's got going on. You can rest assured that either one of those paths, both of these paths, is filled with traps. You turn to Huntress for advice, but she only giggles and shrugs her shoulders. You're on your own, it seems. I guess you're gonna have to wing it. Which will you choose? Oh, fuck. I can't save still. Through... Underground tunnel? Underground, huh? Sounds secretive. No one can stop you if they can't see you. That said, no one can rescue you if they can't hear you scream. And nobody will need to waste time burying you if you already die. If you're already underground when you die. But you're not gonna die, are you? Please don't say that. Surely a dimly lit tunnel like this must be rife with traps. However, you managed to make your way along, distinctively uncaught by any traps, rusty, bare, otherwise. Got this. You're doing great. You're not at all afraid? Who, me? Nah, I gotta say, this is up there among the nicest, damp, and seemingly abandoned tunnels I've ever wandered through. Look, it even has lights. Inspired by Huntress's bravery, you dig deep inside yourself and summon courage of your own, which is good, because you're gonna need it if you're gonna head through that very murdery-looking passageway ahead. You enter into a humid, shadowy cave. Dripping water echoes all around you. It's definitely not cozy like the cabin you left behind. You wonder, how deep does that pool of shiny water go? Let's get this over with. When your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of your way or I'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time. You'll never find what you're looking for. Unless what you're looking for is a minigame. What? A minigame? How expected. How playful. How about you play it right now? Find Huntress's lost shiny thing. Peel them eyes. You're on the hunt now. Yes. Yes. Oh boy. Alright. Guys, this is the one where I have to actually get it. Oh, never mind. You did it! Thank you for doing your pizza party check-ins. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We are doing good today. We're finishing up Huntress's storyline. Then I'll be taking a break and coming back in for normal DBD. But we're having a fun time. We're flirting with this bunny mommy. If you enjoy that kind of thing, stick around. You did it. You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful I could kiss you right now. But I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over in that shadow watching us. That's fair. I don't want Trapper to watch us make out. Later, Trapper, you thieving little perv. You got it. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Come on, Scarlet, let's hurry to the next place. But we got all the places. Oh, it's a pen! You found Huntress's shiny thing, and, well, I think it's just a regular old pen. But we don't need to point it out. She's happy, and isn't that all that matters? That is true. That is true. Phew, that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. And you got a really nice tour of some of the island's lesser-known haunts. Haha, boom, still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fun collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it. And you collect this certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. Special gift? Is it shiny? Oh. Huntress. Huntress. The gift might end up shiny. I suppose it could be if you oil it up enough. I'm going to be ill. When you enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit, deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little bit terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. Oh! Oh! There's the fan service. That's the fan service we found. Oh! Nipple, we found it! You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere. Neither of you realized that the door was wide open already. You were incredible. Every time you found one of the objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands, is there anything they can't find? The fireplace is crackling, your heart is pounding, the smell of cinnamon is in the air, but wait, who is that? Aw, man. Why? Why is there always someone interrupting the sexy time? Huntress quickly pulls her beach cover up back on. Man. Mother? She's alive? My darling! An old Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time in history. Wrapped in old, unfamiliar clothes that are completely out of place here at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out, "That's Russian! How does my character know Russian?" Ah, a ghost! You scramble to grab an axe off the wall and swing it wildly through the air in front of you. Get thee behind me, Huntress, and I will slay it. Seriously, Anna, you come to an island of killers and this is who you want to spend your time with? A coward who would swing an axe with incredibly poor form, mind you, at your own mother? Huntress chuckles nervously. Hi, Mama. Claudette and Dwight burst in like they're in a Pink video. Bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What? Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date? Her mom was dead. Huntress throws Damn. Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the survivors. It skewers the wall in between them. Without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. I was kind of... Man, I can't really say that in front of a Russian woman's mom. She might murder me. Of course it's okay. I give great parent, what? Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's just not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now, I'm in it. I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mama is the only person, most important person in my life. We had Russians invented tea, did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand, and as you drink your tea with her, the air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white hut holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling dead-eyed stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've almost forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island atop what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, that's not a forceful lore. I just call it like I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare into the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my... Oh, I can't read that. That means bunny, but you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now you got your translator app ready. I did not. I'm gonna start a family with her. That's what she wants. That's what I want. All that's on my mind is family. To forge our own forest dwelling with a brood of half dozen at least, hunting side by side forever. Mama Huntress smiles at you. She reaches into her bloody cloak and pulls out a handkerchief with a flower on it. Ads will be starting in 20 seconds, guys. Once I see that the ads will pop up, I will be switching over to a Be Right Back scene, so that way we can do our stretches all together. It's 3 minutes of ads, but I will not continue the storyline without you guys, okay? Okay. For you, the one worthy of my Anna, use it to clean your hatchet of viscera. You take the handkerchief. It's soft and smells of spices. I'll take good care of this. You point to Huntress. Her, on the other hand, she can take care of herself. Huntress is ecstatic. You've won over Mama. No easy task. My time on this plane is coming to an end. The weird magic from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, that black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. You have a spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mama begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old, lying over her mother's dead body. Anna, honey, really? This is foolish character? It's your life, I guess. But honestly, I'd rather you be just alone. Huntress takes her mother's opinion very seriously. Is she looking at you differently now? Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in. They're alone for too long on this island. Time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambiance? Alright, ads have started, guys! Alright, and we are back. Hope you guys enjoyed the ads. We're going to be continuing on. You and Hunter stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interactions closely. Too closely. Hey, I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Time for... Oh, my. Okay. I'm ready for this. Time for you to call me by my real name, like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? Oh, that. Yes, of course. I think Anna is a beautiful name. And you're a beautiful person, Anna. Scarlett, do you know what I'd like to do right now with you beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with you. What? Oh. What? No way. I'm out of here. I don't want to hurt anyone. You make a beeline into the dark woods, away from a stunned huntress. Ah, shoot. You step in one of Trapper's bear traps he swore he'd get you with. You can hear his maniacal laugh as you bleed out. Oh. Oh, I died. How far is this back? Oh, no. This is gonna send me all the way back here? You're shitting me. This is a long way back that it sends you back to. Holy shit. This is like an hour back. That is true. I guess I should think about that. And they did want that, but I don't have to do all this all over again. I'm just gonna... As long as I get it on the mark. Now I gotta, like, completely go through this all again. I'm skipping it, guys, okay? I'm skipping. Alright. Ghostface pops up. Yep. Oh, well, that's different. So it wasn't actually her shiny object. Go through the underground tunnel again. Then we go bother him. Ready. Alright, we found the other shiny object. Now to go get this one. Okay, last shiny object. Alright, back to the steamy scene. AA. I'm still gonna select the same ones. I'm just gonna continue selecting the same ones. There we go. Absolutely. I mean, you're alright. They do want to die, so... My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. Oh! It's a gruesome scene as you and Huntress go to town on these innocent survivors who just want to help you guys out. We're being forced to help you. Ah, can't hear you, hon. On account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Ah! Once you made quite a mess of the survivors, you and Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of that beachwear into something a little less... there. Thought you'd never ask. Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her caftan, revealing every muscle curved of her muscle bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on this island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment. It's a strange new place. You kiss, and yes, if you're wondering, it looks like she's going to keep the bunny mask on for this sexy time. This is the part where I skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger maulings? Love it. Dudes crushing each other dudes and car crushers? Gotta have it. But a hanky-panky? That I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. Ah. Jouen m'amour. Quisistable. What? Just because Hunter speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Oh, man. Am I nervously running my mouth right now just to give you two time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Post doing it. Oh. Okay. So we did it. We did it. Nice. Nice. I wonder if I topped or bottom. Probably bottom. Maybe she crushed me a little. Post doing it, you and Huntress lie together in the warmth of the fire. Everything is so perfect. You imagine Mama Huntress smiling down at you from beyond. Then you realize it's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. The door to the cabin creaks open. You cover yourself with a blanket. Oh god, a subverted arm claws its way through the door, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we walked right into the scene of a scene from a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures a hatchet from out of nowhere. Was that in bed with you guys? The wriggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette followed their chopped up limbs. Slowly, the pieces of their bodies start to put themselves back together. No way. What the fuck indeed, my friend. You thought this island would let us die permanently? Haven't you ever played Dead by Daylight? Come on, we have to get to the final scene. I mean, decision. They were hoping. Claudette and Dwight led you and Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being freshly laid. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent. Freshly laid. Actually, maybe that's good. I'll get my RH to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange, wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? A whoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Bird chirps in the trees. The grass rustles in the light breeze. No, look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final finale ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstances are agonizing. You're telling me. Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares down you for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from being completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. I did not see that coming. Wraith starts a slow clap, but no one joins in. Typical. Whatever. Love is a concept made up by greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you. It's Trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Scarlet. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyebrows shoot up, and then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. I love you too. Let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Huntress embrace. Is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Oh! Oh! Huntress lifts her mask and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. You haven't lived until you become one with nature. Rawr. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind. Oh! Oh! That was the end, my guys. Holy shit. We're definitely gonna have to come back and play this another day, because that takes 2.5 hours to complete. And I am going to wrap it up here. We will be hopping back in at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 2.5 hours right now? It's 5:30 right now. Yeah, 2.5 hours from now, guys. So I'm going to be taking a break, get myself some food since I haven't really eaten much today other than chips. And let's raid out. Who do you guys want to go to? Guys, go to Cappuccino. They're playing actual Dead by Daylight. We haven't seen them in a while. Let's go give them some love. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! And see you guys later tonight for DVD Wednesdays.